What's going on, GT? Welcome to TLG-GT Live, week in and week out. I'm SVP Aaron Guetterman. It is a beautiful sunny day here in North Carolina. Those of you joining in, good afternoon. Those of you on the West Coast, good mornings. But we are absolutely crushing it today. And I want to say, guys, we are in constant pursuit of perfection on this team. Though I know that there is no perfect system, there is no perfect person, there is no perfect lead, we can be in the pursuit of perfection. See, that's where you're going to find your joy and purpose. That's where you're going to find the lines of success drawn within your journey. If you maintain the idea that we are in pursuit of perfection, we just try harder on a daily basis. But as long as we're trying, guys, within the journey, we can find joy and purpose just beyond your current commitment. You will find your next level. That's what it's all about, guys. It's in pursuit of elevations, pursuit of the next level you can achieve. If we're constantly running through our goals, you're starting to see a commitment up to the next level. Maybe it's 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50, 60, 70,000. Maybe it's district manager, regional manager, VP, SVP. Maybe it's integrity partner. Whatever that level is, number one, it was meant to be broken. And we put our head down and we commit and we sacrifice to break through, not just run to. It's that commitment to consistency that will yield financial and emotional stability. That's what it's all about, team. I learned that a long time ago from we've got announcements coming up. Orlando workshop being headed up by myself and current regional managers, Danielle and Jared Leifert. We're going to be running a workshop down in Orlando on the 24th. If you go to tlggt.com/events, you can register for the workshop. The workshop and portion is just for current contracted agents. If you want to find out what we're all about, if you want to shake hands with myself and the Leiferts and current agents that are there, show up between 4 and 5. We're going to do an about TLG, a quick about TLG, be informal. We're just going to show it, break it down, show you what we have to offer here at the company, and show you how to get started. We've got TLG tools, man. We've got some of the most influential, some of the most intelligent tools that I've ever seen in any company. Obviously it's my job to check out what other people are doing. I understand my competition out there, and the tools that we've developed in TLG are some of the most next level tools and tech that I've ever seen. If you guys are paying attention, we did an interview yesterday with Shalay North, who, by the way, is 22 years old, single mother, wrote over $27,000 in annual premium last week, and really just runs and guns it with a commitment level that we all should strive for. She's just getting after it, man. This is what it's all about. She's willing to work 50 hours a week. And I hope you heard what I said. That was 27,000 in 7 days. See, that's the level that you can achieve in this. I know we talked about Josh Harris. Some of y'all look at, oh, it's Josh Harris, though. He's been doing this for so long. He knows exactly what he's doing. I know he wrote $36,000 a few weeks ago in a single week. But here's another example. A young girl, a young single mother who is just engaging and plugging in and willing to commit to the continuity, willing to commit to the work, willing to do what we ask her, and busting out over $27,000 for the week, utilizing our current tools, whether it be Zepo, Project Broadcast, Hi Hello Digital Business Cards. We use them all, man. We use all the tools that are available to us and utilize all 3 lead systems. When you start to graduate up, that's what's going to yield the cash flow, the app flow. If you guys are investing in your business on a daily basis with work, attention, focus, you invest weekly into your lead systems, whether it's 200 to 300 to 400. Our top producers invest over 1,000 a week. Some of you are like, 1,000 a week? Y'all are crazy. That's 4,000 a month more. Yeah, that's why you write $40,000 a month. That's the key to the success here. And I understand it seems far away for some of you, but you have to start where you are and continue to elevate and invest up. And I promise you, you will get there. When we talk about commitment to a schedule, a long time ago, Art taught me, 250, 10, 10. Some people are like, what does it actually mean? 250. Now, everything isn't if you hit it, you stop it. It's 250 dials weekly, 10 appointments set, 10 applications written, and it's hitting each one every week. So if you get to 10 applications written and you only put in 100 dials, well, now it's time to make 150 more. If you got 10 sets and 250 dials, but you only wrote 5 applications, it's time to dial and set some more. You feel what I'm saying? It's hitting every number. It's not stopping once you hit these numbers. It's not stopping once you get to a certain number. You have to hit all of them week in and week out. If you make that deal with yourself, there's no way that you're going to lose financially. 250 dials minimum weekly. 10 appointments set minimum weekly. 10 applications written minimum weekly. That's what 250, 10, 10 means. And if you really mean it when you say you want it, utilize these numbers, understand what 250, 10, 10 is, and go after it. So if it's 500 dials weekly, 12 appointments, 13, 14, 15 appointments weekly to get to your 10 applications, so beat it. If you've written your 10 applications on 50 dials and 5 appointments, you keep going. You get to that 250. You get to that higher appointment set, right? You get to whatever you have to get to on each of these lines and you keep going. It's all of them. We dial until, we set until, it's 10 apps or more until. That's what it's all about. That's what it means to commit to a specific number on a weekly basis. I know we have you put out their monthly goals, right? We put out a 30-day goal, a specific number for you to hit, and you guys agree to every 30 days. But some of you fall short because you don't have that long-term vision and you need that short-term push. So if you white sheet on a daily basis and you know that you're going to put in at least 100 dials a day, you keep going. And you guys should be pushing, if it's 10 appointments weekly, guys, push for 2 to 3 appointments daily. And you dial until. See, that's what 250, 10, 10 really means. And making it happen in your business. So I don't know what y'all are waiting on. We've got agents that have been doing this for a very, very long time, validated, verified. We're just looking for the next one to mean it and to follow suit. See, when we hire agents, we ask you to listen, work, associate, and communicate to create the agent of change. Change is the only way you are in the pursuit of perfection. Y'all get it, man. Let's go over the top 10 for week 2 in, I believe we're in May. Top 10, week 2, May. Number 10, Jared Leifert, 2 applications, $2,106 annual premium. Number 9, Deidre Hughes, 2 applications, $2,561 annual premium. Number 8, new agent, man. New agent, Chris, I believe it's Barrett. I think that's how you say it, right, Chris? 3 applications for $2,864. Congratulations on your first applications. I want to keep seeing this top 10, Chris. It's time. Man, I believe in you, bro. 100%. We've already had that conversation. I know you can do it. We do it at a very high level. Number 7, Ruben Rodriguez, 4 apps, $3,215. Number 6, Peggy Jorquera, 2 apps, $4,560. Welcome back, my friend Peggy. That close to number 5, Peggy. That close. Number 5, Kim Glass, 2 apps, $4,879. Number 4, Diane Crump. Man, what a powerhouse coming up. Diane Crump absolutely crushing it week in and week out, sitting, I believe she's close to 20,000 right now, mid-month, and pushing hard towards that 30K that she mentioned on Sunday. If you guys haven't watched it, go back to Facebook, find my personal page, and watch. Every Sunday night, we do an agent spotlight. Diane was last week. I've got my 20K producers and leaders doing a spotlight every Sunday for you guys to utilize and take advantage of that tool, of their time, of their energy, of their expertise, and you guys share on your social media, share, and I promise you somebody will ask you a question. Somebody will want to know what's going on in your company. Diane Crump, 3 apps, $6,603. Number 3, Van Barnett, back in the action where he should be. 7 applications for $7,313. Number 2, Mark Spears, 6 apps, $7,589. And number 1, constantly kicking tail, man, Nelson Alvarez with 7 applications for $9,561. You're crushing it now, week in and week out. You're leading from the front, and you are absolutely creating consistency within your organization. Those of you that are following Nelson and working on a daily basis with a regimen of consistency, you will reap the reward. I urge every leader, step in line and create consistency within your organization. You are the plug. TLG is the power source. You're the plug. Make sure they are plugged into you and you are plugged into TLG. And I promise, man, that consistency will reap reward and you will grow within your team, which means as individual producers, you will grow within your team. You got it? I hope so. Always leave your clients better than you found them. Never put off anything till tomorrow what can be done today, and strive to make tomorrow better than yesterday. Team, I love y'all. We are kicking some butt. That's the way this team rolls. We are in that pursuit of perfection daily. Let's not slow down. Put the pedal to the metal and speed up. Y'all go after your goals. We don't make goals just to run to them. We make goals to run through them. Let's get after it, team. Stick around for the top 5.
Hey there, GT. Kim Glass coming at you from Wilmington, North Carolina. Direct to Ralph, direct to Aaron, direct to Art. And last week I was number 5 with 2 apps, 4,879 AP. And that was from a live transfer. A really awesome couple I spoke with. They had been asking about infinite banking. They both had $250,000 term policies they'd been paying on for about 13 years. And we decided that, since those were so inexpensive and they got them in their mid to early 40s, I think, that they were going to just probably hang on to those, assign them the purpose, but they would definitely pay off the mortgage if something happened to them. And they wanted something, for their safe money retirement option later, and something that would be permanent and in place. So they decided to go with the Foresters SUL. I put together 3 options for each one of them. And the wife chose the increasing death benefit option because she really liked how that illustrated. And for the husband, he went with the A-level death benefit. But both of them are very excited. The husband had a little health issue that we had to overcome, but I told him just hang in there with me and let me work with underwriting, and got them both through. But last week's biggest challenge was the fact that I had outpatient surgery on Tuesday. So I was out the rest of the week, basically. I did come in on Friday some just to try to get some admin done, popped in just making sure that my apps were going through and things are getting approved, things are getting paid, and checking on my agents. So I am happy to be back full force now. And, my advice is always plug in, read, be consistent, white sheet, get on that schedule, y'all, and just make it happen. Dial until, text blast until, and I'm getting my Zippo fully set up this week. So watch out. Here I come. I'm back. Have a good one, y'all.
Hi, I'm Diane Crump, direct to Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron Guetterman, direct to Art Leeser. I am number 4 for the week with $6,603 on 3 apps. I was brought into TLG last August after becoming a client with mortgage protection, and I'm a full-time special needs teacher. So I have been white sheeting my days to cover both teaching and serving families. I recently started Tier 3 with AWL live transfers, and that has helped to fill in my schedule with appointments so that I'm able to meet my financial goals. As I said, working part-time, I need to stick to my schedule, be consistent, and make sure that I'm following each day the activities to meet my financial goals.
What's up, GT? Van Barnett, who's direct to Aaron Guetterman, who's direct to Art Leeser. Just had a fun back and forth with Aaron where I had made more money than I thought I made. I was giving him a number that I thought was right. He gave me a number that he thought was right. His number was higher, and lo and behold, he was correct. So that's a good problem to have. Let's see, what will I talk about? I could talk about, surprise, Van's going to talk about accidental. Makes me so much money. So here's an example of how the accidental policy helps seal the deal with the healthy person who could get a regular sort of term policy by starting with the accidental. Husband and wife. The husband has treated for cancer in the last little bit. Possible graded candidate, but at his age did not see much value in it. A lot of people don't. He would be looking at, let's just say, a couple $100 at least for, say, $10K worth of graded. Otherwise healthy, and he's beaten cancer and young enough that he's probably going to be fine. He works at Lowe's home improvement store in the lumber side. So we talked about things falling off of shelves, slipping in sawdust, forklifts. You know, he's had some near close calls, I guess, with some serious injuries. He's been nicked and knacked here and there, but he's had some close calls where he could have been hurt very badly. So he saw the value in the accidental policy. That was a $300,000 policy for $42. He gets all his money back at the end. His wife spent $137 on a $100,000 CFG term policy. She was probably looking at spending less money, but because his policy was a bargain, she went a little higher. More or less, their budget was $200. So you take 137 plus 42, and you're right there. So they were very happy with it. She was happy he could get something. He was very happy he could get something. And I also made it clear that he did not have to answer any questions about cancer. As long as he had a pulse, he could qualify for this policy. So that made him very happy. I did talk to him about how maybe in a few years he could qualify for something better than graded. But for right now, this is probably his best option. So that's how you do it. Hope that helps. Hope everybody has a good week. I hope you have a week where you think you made some money and Aaron corrects you and tells you that you made more money than you thought you made. That's the way to do this business, right? All right, thanks.
What's up, TLG? Mark Spear, direct to Aaron Guetterman, direct to Art Leeser. This last week came in number 2 position on the Guetterman team for 6 applications, $7,589. I wanted to talk to you guys, and not so much on conversions. We're going to get into that in the next week or so, as far as training on conversions and how to do that and how to handle that, where it's not so much an emotional sale backed by logic, but more of a logical sale. But you know, what I want to talk to you about is when performing a conversion, you've already built the rapport with the client. You've already gained their trust. You've already gotten the emotion and the why. They've been a client for 2 years. They know this is important. But I turned 1 conversion into 2 conversions, 2 annuities, and $2 million babies. Another client turned from 1 conversion into 3 different policies to condense down what they had with 6 policies into just 3, and you know, for about the same amount of money, and giving them more permanent products in a better position. So I implore you to revisit clients that you've had in the past 2 years. If you haven't done an annual review with them, please do so. Go back, check on them, because life situations change. People are looking for more coverage. And you know, not for nothing, it's a free lead. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to reach out and say hello, and let them know you care. I hope that helps everybody out. Let's go crush it. We got a couple weeks left in the month. Let's go hit our goals. I'll talk to you soon.
Hi team, I'm Nelson Alvarez, director Aaron Guetterman, who's director Art Leeser. And I'm proud to say that this week I made it to number 1 again. I did it with 9,561 AP with 7 applications. This week I want to talk about the lost art of the referral. The reason I want to talk about that is because we work in 4 quadrants, quadrant 1 being mortgage protection, final expense. But quadrant 2 is hardly ever talked about, not sufficiently enough. And just from my short experience, I can tell, even on my team, we're not asking to service the client with a referral so that we can take care of their family and friends. This applies especially if you think about it. If you got a policy review with this client and it ended well, and you got a sale done, why not turn around right there and ask the person, is there anyone that you know that would like to possibly save some money, add better coverage, or both? It'd be my pleasure to do that for you. In addition to that, we like to incentivize our clients by giving them a referral award. Perhaps $25 gift card might help things around the house to pay some bills. If you give sufficient referrals, who knows, it may even cover that month's premium. But it'd be my pleasure to help your family member. So that's one thing that should be incorporated in every single sale you do. Just think about that. The Leeser formula, our recipe, teaches that for every 10 sales you do, you should develop 2 referrals. That won't happen if you're not asking for them. See, the people that we're serving would like to know that they're in good hands and that the people that they love and care for are in good hands too. That's what we do here at TLG. We make sure we're a full service company. We'll take care of you and your family members. Make sure you do ask your upline to teach you a little bit about our emergency response system. That's a unique and special way that we ask for referrals without asking for referrals. Here's where you're going to offer to do a policy review and not solicit their family member. That's right, I said not solicit them. What we're going to do is just look to see if what they have is what they expected to have, and if not, refer them back to their agent so that they can get it. When they see that level of care and service from you, guess what they're almost always going to ask? Well, how much would a policy be with you? So with that being said, I look forward to seeing more of you on the leaderboard every week. I'll see you all at the top.